Outer Worlds 2 is on the horizon. We're gonna watch a trailer together, and then we're gonna talk about it afterwards a little bit. And of course, you're invited, for those watching the video and you guys here live, to join the conversation and share your thoughts, share your impressions of what we see in the very moment, and of course afterwards in the discussion. Played Outer Worlds 1, loved it. Obsidian doing always great games. I'm hoping that the sequel is still done by the same company, and highly recommend, if you play Outer Worlds 1, try to make the dumbest character possible, like super low intelligence, and see what happens when you try to steer the ship in space. You might be able to finish the game within probably 10 minutes and come to the credit scene. I'll not tell you what happens, go and find it out yourself, but let's watch Outer Worlds 2. And I'm hoping that this game will also be as creative as the first one. The jukebox.
From the studio that brought you Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic, Part 2. Neverwinter Nights, Part 2.
Oh, this looks good.
And Fallout 3, Part 2.
New Vegas. That was a good one.
Comes a completely original Part 2. And like all good sequels, we've included everything that should have been in the first game. More action.
Oh, that looks good.
More weapons. And more graphics. Get ready for an adventure that took 3 times longer to make, but will almost certainly be 2 times bigger.
Baby, 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 you ain't seen nothing yet. Baby, you ain't seen nothing yet. Feel something that you never.
I'm still gonna get a copyright strike on this one.
Baby, you seen nothing yet.
In 2025. Welcome back to the future. Try not to break it again. The Outer Worlds 2.
I'm not interested in hiring any more idiots. I'm looking for people of tact and vision and perspicacity.
What the hell is perspicacity? I have so many questions, Chad. Holy moly. I love the charm of Outer Worlds 2, and Outer Worlds in general. It's so weird and wild and different and charming and funny and hilarious and kind of serious as well. People are grasping concepts, so not you. English is not my native language, so happens. Also that little gimmick there with Fallout 3 sequel, actually New Vegas, and Old World for Smart. This one, Fallout 3 Part 2 New Vegas, killed me. Obsidian doing a great job here. I'm wondering, how big is Obsidian by now? Because they were also bringing Avowed out, working on this as well. Wait, no. I think I'm mixing up companies now. Is Obsidian also bringing Avowed out? Or mixing them up now? Look, that's interesting as the first one for me. Nothing for you, Draz. Dude, I love the first one. Great humor. It lacked a little bit of quality of life things and some improvisations, but overall, super fun game. 202. Oh, wow. They are pretty big now. Welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow. They're pretty big now. But yeah, I can see myself already going again. Beefy, tanky builds with a soul axe against the anime. But visually, look at that beauty. Visually, it has improved a lot compared to 1. Dude. Oh man, I don't know. I have a weakness for a space game. Pentiment, exactly. That's also a game that I want to try out at some point. Very unique art direction on that one.
For an adventure that took 3 times longer to make, but will almost certainly be 2 times bigger.
But overall, enjoying what I'm seeing. Hoping here for great, quirky story with very interesting characters. Lots of decision making. Again, you know, hoping that you can be the good boy, the bad boy, and somewhat in between, and that all your actions have consequences on the world. They're promising us a lot of new weapons, better graphics, bigger world. Bigger doesn't mean necessarily better, because if the world is just bigger but not filled with meaningful things, Starfield, then it could hurt the game rather than boost it up and give you a cool story or cool things to do. But I'm intrigued. I'm open, and definitely comes to our to play list. And I'm very curious where this journey leads, and if they will hold up their gain of us getting the game in 2025 together with Avowed. Kind of an odd marketing decision there to bring out 2 big titles in 1 year. But yeah. There's also one weird weapon that looked highly interesting. There was this kind of time frame hitting the grenade midair. Fantastic. This one. It's like shooting little parasites then munch on the enemy. Ew! Highly, highly ew. But yeah, I expect a lot of chaos and weird stuff to it. I can wait to see. I can wait to see. For those watching VOD, let me know in the comments down below what do you think of what we have seen here so far, and if you're gonna play Outer Worlds 2 or not, or if you're gonna join us for our Let's Play